Anybody there? Oh yeah, people are here. Well, hello. I know. You are on time. I haven't even set up real good yet, but here we are on this super gloomy Saturday. And I thought it might be fun to hang out since I'm not doing anything super, interesting. Well, it's kind of interesting. Shannon, you got some fabric left and you need ideas for it? What kind of fabric is it? Tell me about your fabric. Uh-oh. Tell me about your fabric. Tell me what it looks like. Let's talk about it. I should have showed you guys what the Fandango pattern looks like, huh? That I'm actually working on. Oh, I'm literally working on Curiouser and Curiouser right now. I have this huge Curiouser and Curiouser project that I'm working on that I haven't talked about. It's ridiculous. It's a whole thing. And that's what I'm working on. So here's an idea for it. Here's a very, very random idea. I don't know if you're gonna like this one. This one's strange. Sherry, you planting tomatoes? You're planting tomatoes? I was just talking about all the fruits that I love. And I eat tomatoes. If you put them on something, I'm certainly going to eat it. But I don't know that I love tomatoes. I cook with them. But I think they're the one fruit that I'm kind of like, oh, okay. It's 75 outside in Cleveland. Nice. I've got family in Cleveland. I don't know if I told you that before. What's up, Annette? Hey, Jamie. I just saw Jamie. I just ran into Jamie. All right. Oh, I did not hit the mic on that. A BLT, yeah, I'll definitely eat a BLT. I think it's funny that recently I ordered a BLT and was confused because I just knew that there was supposed to be a patty of meat in there, and was so confused about my sandwich. I wasn't thinking. I was not thinking. Your girl would prefer a. Did somebody sit there on a bike ride? I love that you're on a bike ride and hanging out with me. I would love a piece of meat, another piece of meat with my bacon, lettuce, and tomato. I need a little, and go and throw some cheese on there too, since we're at it. And now we're cooking with gas. I need a little bit. I need a little bit more. I am not sewing anywhere near this line, and I promise you, it's because you guys, this camera is in the way, not because I can't sew a straight line on the line. I love that you're on a bike ride. I'm so tickled by the fact that people can be doing things all around the world and hanging out with me at the same time. I think that's so cool. The internet has its pluses, It's got some minuses, but it's got its pluses too. We are going to try to move this cord this way. Beautiful. Okay. Hey, Valerie. What's up? You guys, I found this quilter who is just starting out. And when people first start out, sometimes, not all the time, but when they first start out, they will run these sales. And she is extending her sale. I wanted to talk about it when I found her. I found her at Super Busy when I was doing that running around the other weekend. And I wanted to tell you guys about her, but I never got around to telling you. And then I was like, shoot, her sale is so crazy. She will do a good size quilt. I forget the dimensions, but she'll do a quilt for you right now for $22, a good size quilt. And then for the rest of this sale, until she gets, a little more established, she's doing 1 cent per square inch, which is basically, I think that's about a little more than half off from what I usually pay. Now, I swore up and down I wasn't going to be doing any more paying for quilting, but this quilt right here has to be finished. I've got a couple that have to be finished, and if they're going to have to be finished, I might as well take this deal. Now, she is new. She looks solid to me. I haven't used her yet, but I figured I'd tell you guys about her. And it would really be helpful if I knew her website, right? I'm just talking. Where is it? I think it's Queenie's Quilt. I'm going to tell you, don't worry. I haven't lost my mind completely. Let's see. It is, I'm going to tell you. I think it's Queenie's Quilt Creation. Let me just Google Queenie Quilts. It's Is it Queenie's Quilts? Nope, that ain't it. Now, why would I tell you guys this lady and can't tell you who she is? Now I got to stop and go to Instagram, which is probably not going to let me in. Bear with me. Her name is Janine, and I want to say it's Queenie's Quilts. Hold on, I'm on the gram. Now it wants me to log in, and of course I don't know my login. We're going to figure this out. Why would I tell you guys about this lady? Queenie Quilts. Bear with me. Bear with me. Aha, found her. It is Queenie's Quilts. Okay. It's Queenie's Quilts. It's Queenies Quilts. Quilts.com. And she's in Pasadena, California. And she's solid. I like what she was talking. I saw some of her work. I'm impressed enough for me to give her some of my stuff. Now, am I giving her my prized possessions? Not yet. That's not to say I won't. It's just, let's, be real. This is somebody who's just starting out, but she looks solid. So after I give her a couple and I like it, then I will probably add her to quilters that I use. And she's super available, which means she's not taking a ton of time to finish it. So now you're getting your stuff back quickly. This is the perfect time to get in. Hey, Yvette. Hey, from Nebraska. Oh my goodness. What's the weather like in Nebraska right now? Yes, share your BLT hamburger. You just left your sewing to take a break with me. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I was kind of bored, not bored, but just wanting some company. And I didn't put up 2 videos this week because we're trying to slow down to catch up, slow down to jump ahead a little bit. So, you know how that goes. 80 degrees and windy in Nebraska. Every time I hear the word Nebraska, I just think cold. I just think cold. I don't know why. It's not always cold in Nebraska. It's 80 degrees. It's hotter in Nebraska than it is in Los Angeles, California right about now. All right. So these are now done. We need to grab 4 more. Winter is cold, but summer is hot. All right. Okay. Here we are. Right now, I'm just trying to see what options I have to pull from. Not that it really matters, it really doesn't. But I just want to see. I just realized, I hope that I got all these right. I was thinking about some of them. I think I did get them all right. I was saying, oh, some of these doesn't matter because you can't see the face, so it doesn't matter if it's right side up or not. And then I just realized that we have these very directional hearts, and I want them all up and down. So I'm going to try to be careful to get them all right sides up. And because I'm doing a flip and stitch method, trying to get these right, I'm putting this in the corner and I'm flipping it diagonally to make sure that it'll be right side up. Yes, I'm just getting her mouth, but I'm totally okay with that. I'm calling this quilt Off with Their Heads, which I think is hilarious because the heads are cut off and it's the Queen of Hearts. Laugh. Please tell me that you're at home laughing. Please tell me that I just entertained you with that. So I'm just doing a quick peek to make sure that when I pull this back, I've got this right side up, and this is going to be a good one. That's going to look really cool. Then I'm going to turn it on my diagonal angle and draw a line from corner to corner and then stitch on that line. As soon as I find a pin. So, did I call you Veronica? I'm so sorry. Your name is not Veronica. How do I say this? Do I say Venetia? Or is it Vanek? I think it's Venetia. Long arm. I know people who wait months. There is this shop that I found. I cannot remember where it was, but her turnaround time is a couple of months. I think Missouri Star is a couple of months. One thing that I liked about the one that I found around here, I cannot remember the name, and I didn't record. It was my first time ever going in there, and it was popping. Like, it's not a true, it's more like a social haul kind of thing. They have stuff to sell there, but they are just active and lively. And there was this super cool group of ladies in there. But her quilting is an experience. Now, when I become a quilter, and we're just going to put that out there that one day I will probably become a quilter, it's the kind of service that I would want to provide. This woman goes above and beyond for her customers. It was a full sit down consultation, and I get it. You don't always want that. You don't always need that. Some of these 3-yard quilts, I just need you to pick a design and move on. But some stuff, your serious stuff, the things that you really want some care put into, she's where you go, because it was like a full quilt experience. She's gonna mock some stuff up. It's a sit down, have a sip of water, let's talk about it. And then the reveal was even special. She just goes an extra mile. And her quilting is a little more expensive, but I pay every single penny. She's worth every penny. And I will definitely do a more in-depth thing with her. But they take a couple of months. Now, we found this quilter out here in Bellflower. She is the poster board for long arm quilting. And she was my quilter forever. And technically, I guess she still is. I just stopped getting stuff quilted because it was costing me 3 arms and a leg due to how fast I produce quilts. But it turns out I do not have to show you guys a completed quilt in order for you to still like these videos. So that's why I stopped going, because it was just costing me too much. I'm making a quilt a week. I'm paying her a bill, a full bill. So I slowed down with that. But there's a couple of quilts that I need quilted and finished. And for $22 for a good size quilt, like a queen size, I don't think she'll do a king but she might. But for a queen size quilt, I think I can swing $22. But yeah, all that to say, it could take a couple of months for a turnaround. And that's just, I am impatient in every aspect of my life for the most part. So that's not going to work for me. About to go on a cruise. What? That's what I'm talking about. My husband was thinking about going up to Seattle to do some work. Actually, he did. He just came back from Seattle, working the docks up there. 10 months to get things quilted. That's why I'm getting ready to get in the quilting game, because 6 to 8 weeks for you. Nice. So that's about a month and a half. That's why I'm getting in the game. I promise you, I will probably be a lot like my quilter, and my turnaround will probably be viciously fast. That's my goal. Ooh, we need to pin these so we know that these all go together. Sherry, oh, that butterfly is amazing. I love that butterfly. Good for you. $22, Sherry. What? Could you imagine having the butterfly quilted for $22? Insane. And she just was really nice. You know how you just like somebody? I instantly clicked with her. So if you click with me, you'll probably click with her too. Why did I just do? Oh, we're pinning this. We're putting this to the side. We are cutting this down. You guys are going to flip once you guys see this quilt finished. It's a 3-yard quilt. It's the Fandango pattern, but I've got high hopes for you guys liking this. I love this wood iron. It is one of my favorite tools. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. Do I love having it? I really do. I love notions, guys. I just love something that just does something. Gadgets and notions. I'm tickled by them. Gosh, I can't wait to be finished with this quilt and show you guys. Little by little. But this is the one that's going to actually be quilted by Queenie, by Janine. And I'm thinking about doing another one really quickly, too. Giving her 2. I told her I was sending 1, show up with 2. That'll probably make her happy. It probably won't upset her. And if you do use her, tell her I sent you. Where do I start? I get it. I do that too. I've got all kind of projects that I'm like, huh? What I've got one that I'm actually sometimes I'm terrified of my stuff. Just absolutely terrified. Oh, I hate that we're gonna lose those eyes. But we get a little hair, and let's do one of these. I've got a, what is it? A table runner that's coming. And of course, it's like the world's most complicated and difficult table runner. Not really. There are videos on it. I just don't love the videos, honestly. I don't love it. So I'm gonna have to do my own and work through it and just hope for the best. Hope that it comes out cool. I don't know. Terrified. But once I get past that, we should be cooking with gas. And then I've got a couple more that are whatever. It's a big project and each thing builds on the next. And I think you guys are going to think it's cool once I'm finished. And we will move on to the next thing. But right now we are knee deep in Curiouser and Curiouser, which is one of my absolute favorite lines that Tula Pink did. There are a couple pieces in that line that I don't love, but you can't get them all for everybody. But I loved the Curiouser and Curiouser line, and I loved the all black and white line. That one was my jam too. The very next one that will be released, I'm into it. But the one that's coming at the end of the year, I think it's cool. Seeing it in person was really neat. I got a chance to do that. But it's still not, it's not exactly up my alley with the dogs and the fish and the best friends and all that. But that's okay. It gives my pocketbook a chance to rest just a touch. It gives me a chance to breathe. If Tula Pink is on sale, if you're in my area, which I don't think you are, I know where she's on sale. She's on sale at Candy's, 20% off. Check Sewing Art Center. See if they're running a sale right now. She might have a little bit of Tula. Check. Oh, what's the name of my friend's shop? Oh, what's the name of it? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There's a video on my channel, and matter of fact, her stuff is like always on sale. There's a video on my channel where I think it's an ombre color. I think it's the patriotic ones in an ombre colorway. What is the name of my friend's shop? Why can't I think of it? Oh, come on, girl. Why can't I think of the name of her shop? She has a ton of fabrics and they're always on sale. She's trying to build her business also. And I bet you it's on sale. And of course, my Instagram is not working. Oh, let me see. It's House of Threads. That's what it is. It's houseofthreads.net. Woo, that was going to bother your girl. Let me Google it right now. House of Threads. .net. Yeah, let's see. There's some Tula. She's got some Parisville, Daydreamer, Tiny Beasts. She have Curiouser and Curiouser. My friend, she has a nice selection of fabrics. Yeah, she does have Curiouser and Curiouser. Is it on sale right now? Some of it appears to be on sale. What is this? Some of it is, some of it isn't. Let me see. Who else? That's all I can think of right now. Line work, yes. Let me see here. Annette, which one was the first one you oh, Curiouser and Curiouser? Curiouser and Curiouser goes. I love it. But then again, we all know that I'm a Disney girl, so there's that. There's that. But I just think the Queen of Hearts, the way that she did the Queen of Hearts was just epic. The painting the roses red, the roses scene, all just, if I were to try to do it, it would probably be just like that. That quarter shop has some Curiouser sale. I've been buying it because I keep running out of fabric because of this epic project that I'm doing. I keep buying it off of Etsy, of course. I always try Etsy after I've tried my locals, because the Etsy's will put the locals out of business if we let them. And so I always try my local quilt shop first, and then after that I run to the Etsy's. And I get it, everybody has to eat. Everybody does. And there's nothing wrong with having an Etsy store. You are kind of a local quilt shop, sort of. You're not a big box brand, but I try locals first. And then if you go to Etsy and put in Curiouser and Curiouser, I guarantee you stuff will pop up. Because I keep buying it. Matter of fact, I'm going to buy some more. And part of this is me running out of fabric and still wanting to just have some left over, which is insanity. Probably the true definition of insanity. Because I'm loving it so much. I love it. And then I'm like, oh, shoot, I don't have any left over. Well, I still want to have a little bit in my stash. A little bit. So I'm going to order just a couple yards more. Run out again. I'm like, oh, let me get a couple yards more. And I've done this about 2-3 times on this project. I should have bought a bolt of the colors that I'm using. I kid you not, because I should have bought a bolt of this pink one, because it is causing me to have to keep buying. And the pink and the blue. I should have bought a bolt of pink. I should have bought a bolt of blue. And then I should have bought a bolt of this. The queens are just, and the queens in pink are my favorite. I like them in red. Sherry, yeah, that Alice didn't do it. That was a swing and a miss. That's all I can say about that. And that's about the only thing you can find in a quilt store right now, too, is that one. That wasn't everybody's favorite. It wasn't for me, but how can you make something for everybody to love? You just can't. So I know she did her best, and that it was a great concept, but for me, that one just didn't land. But just about every other piece of it, I get it. You know, I kind of have an understanding of why, and I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. I think this is so cool. I know people get super scared to cut through heads and that kind of thing when you are dealing with a print like this, but the truth of the matter is the colors in this, even if you just get a little bit of that rose or whatever, it's just, they're pretty. You know, they're just pretty. So just to get a little pop of them here and there, it's a good time. Tea Time Wonder, I don't know which one that is. That must have been before my time. And now I'm Googling it because I want to know who makes Tea Time Wonder. Oh, the teacups. They're cute. They're cute. the teacups in that line. They're cute. I didn't use them. The colorway was a little funky for me, but I love the imagery. What's up, Megan? Oh, Sherry, that's going to be perfect for you. Don't you love when you find fabric that just aligns with your life? Which is kind of what it was like when she made line work and Curiouser and Curiouser for me. I love that for you. I love that you're excited about that. I want people to be excited about it. Oh, this could be a good one if I do it right. So we're going to flip it this way, and we're going to rotate it that way. Rotate it this way. I'm excited to see what people do with it. Now, she's got influencers now, which is cool, so that we can kind of see people other than her play with it, kind of, and give us ideas. I'm actually happy about that because Tula talking about fabric that's not going to be out for months at a time was kind of wearing me thin a little bit. I want her to talk about what's in the stores right now, because then I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't get it, and then I'm struggling. So I was struggling with all that information coming out so soon. I'm better now, but now we can see other people playing with it that she's chosen, which is kind of interesting. I like the influencers that she's chosen to work with. They're coming up with some. They're not all the same. It's not all the same ideas. If you want to know who they are, you'd have to go to Instagram and look at her and find that post, and then you'll see. The attitude. She does. She does have an attitude. This is my jam. And I don't want you guys to think that I only like Tula. She's probably my favorite, but there are other designers that I like too. But if I'm being 100% honest, I think they're all with Free Spirit. Free Spirit just nails it for me. Free Spirit is it. I love Free Spirit designers. I love what Free Spirit brings to the table. I'm happy that they exist. And that's not to say I don't geek out about grunge fabrics and some of the Ruby Star stuff. Sometimes I do. And eventually I'm going to do that post where I talk about designers, kind of who your designer might be. I keep saying I'm going to do that. And we can go through some of the designers and the different brands and who might speak to you. That should be upcoming. If you guys aren't doing so already, I hope that you guys have hit the thumbs up, liked, subscribe, and share my videos with your friends. If you have quilty friends, say, hey, check her out. You might like what she's doing, because we're trying to grow around here. We're trying. We're trying to grow. Grow this community of fabulous quilters. Was I anywhere near the line on that one? Again, I swear I can sew on a straight line. Jen Kingwell and Tula. Nice. A different colorway. Okay. I got you. I like Jen Kingwell. I really want to do something with Ebond. There is a designer that just sent me some fabric. Quiet Play. Are you guys familiar with Quiet Play? She's the one who does the... Am I sewing anything? I don't think I am. I am not. She is amazing. She's got a new fabric line coming out that's all about sewing, which I really like. And I am excited to work with her fabrics. But I think going forward, that might be all she wrote for me taking on projects like that. It's just too much to stop what I've already got going on and work on somebody else's stuff and deadlines and for their stuff. It's a lot. But I'm really digging Quiet Place. So if you guys haven't checked them out, I suggest you do it. Of course, my video will be coming out and you'll see how I play with it. But unless your name is Tula Pink, who I probably would for Tula, if I'm being honest. If she sent me some fabric, even if it was, the most random fabric ever, I'm probably gonna try to swing for the fence on that. I'd do it for Tim Holtz for sure. And that might be all she wrote, guys. I don't know that I'm just, yeah, I think that might be, I do it for Iban. And then after that, I don't know. Whose fabric would you guys want to receive for free? Oh, and I'm definitely going to do it for Fabric Cafe. I'm going to try to swing for the fence on that one. Tilda's a vibe. It's funny, but I'm surprised to see you say, someone who likes Tim Holtz and Kate, that you also like Tilda. Such different vibes. I wouldn't have guessed that for you. I would not have guessed that. The heck did I just do? Did I do something stupid? I did not do. Yes, I did do something stupid. Ugh. No, I did not do something stupid. We're good. Okay, we're good. We are not good. That is upside down. That is right side up. This is upside down. See that? Quilting and talking. Let's hang out with Jack a little bit. Quiet Play Fabric, yeah. I love what she does. And she just sent me her newest line. And so I'm getting ready to get loose with that. And then after that, I don't know, unless it's Tula or Tim Holtz or Iban or Fran Morgan from Fabric Cafe. I don't think so. I don't think so, unless they talking some big ducats. They'd have to break your girl off. But all this free labor, for fabric, I think I'm moving on to something, to not that any longer. And that's really cool if that's what you want to do. Like for Tula, I need to buy it. I'm gonna. So if she wants to send it to me, I take that as payment. But I think in we just gotta respect your time and do what you want to do. Nobody's forcing you to do any of this, But I've decided that I am a content creator, that this is a business. So I need to just make it make sense for me. Whoopsies. Chic Escape. Victorian, I like that. So you got a Bridgerton's quilt over there. I said it, Bridgerton. What? Let's see. Let's try this again. Are you kidding me right now? There we go. I'm like, come on. Did you guys see that? You guys see me tell that to twist that to get it right? My brain was not computing. You don't like that series? Oh, Bridgerton? I got you. No worries. Well, then it's not. It's just Victorian, like you said. Victorian is a whole style, and it was here before Bridgerton ever existed. So we will move on. How are you guys handling this Netflix stuff? Have you guys gotten kicked off any accounts? Are you guys mad at Netflix? We were talking about it here because there are four of us, and I don't think I pay for the. I think I pay for the subscription right underneath the one where you can, I think, have four people. But I'm just so confused about using it outside of the house. I don't know. I don't know the drama of it all. The drama of Netflix. I opened up my account yesterday to see if it was going to boot anybody out or what was going to happen, and nothing happened yesterday. I'll have to look again today. But I woke up to the news saying, everybody was so upset and they're going to cancel. And I do think about the parents who have kids in college and all that, and just, but at the same time, password sharing, technically you were getting it for free. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with it. What's going on in pop culture? That's a little pop culture, but what's going on with pop culture? Anything happening? Any big shows coming up? Talk to me. I will be going to Sisters, but it just chaps my hide because I will not be at Long Beach. The Long Beach Quilt Festival will be here in July, in the beginning of July, and it's going on at the exact same time as the show up in Oregon. You guys still here with me? Did my chat freeze? Am I boring you guys? Anybody here? Give me something. Talk to me. Throw out a topic. Say, Paul, and say you guys are here. You guys are just listening to me ramble because I'm not talking about anything good. I'm not saying anything interesting today. I'm trying. The Netflix stuff was on my mind because I'm wondering if I'm going to need to upgrade so that I can keep everybody on my stuff. This is a friction pen. If you use it, beware that it might show up on your fabric. It might bleach your fabric. In theory, you can use it and it will erase with heat, but if you live in super cold climates, it could come back. And I've had an instance where I just thought that everything was going to be okay, and I wrote top front, right through the center of my fabric. That just wasn't smart in general. Nobody else would probably do that except for me. And it bleached the fabric. So wherever that quilt is, it says top front on it. But I love them. They are just some of the best marking pens that I can find. And it's actually a ballpoint pen. I use pencils. I just haven't found a really good one yet. I don't know. I haven't found the love of my life yet. I really like those, but I know that they have their downfalls. So I'm very careful about where I use that. You're gonna What's funny is I will be in Missouri too in September, but I don't think it's during the time of the bash. I think it's either before or after. Tell me exactly when the bash is, and then I will know. But I'm finally going to Missouri this year. What? It's happening. It is happening. Say hi to Jenny for you. If she's around, I was told that I will meet her, so that I will do for sure. I will tell her. You guys remember my first time meeting Jenny, my only time meeting Jenny? I don't know why I said that. Like, I just meet Jenny. I don't meet Jenny Joan on a regular basis, but it was so fun running into her at QuiltCon in Arizona. She is lovely. She's just sweet as pie. Her, Natalie, and oh my goodness, I've forgotten the name of her daughter-in-law, Misty. Misty. They were all very, very, very nice to me. Yep, I'll be going to quilting. That's part of the trip too. There's no way that I can go. And if I'm lucky, I'm gonna stop at Tula Pink's house. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if I showed up at her house? But you know she's there. Oh crap. In my mind, if I go to quilting as my therapy, maybe I will run into her too, just because that's her best friend, and maybe she will be there. Is that a crazy thought? I know it is. I'm gonna drop a dime. I'm gonna send an email to Tula Pink and say, hey, I'm just saying I'm gonna be in the area, so if you'd love for me to come over and visit you, I can work that into my schedule. I had a scheduled interview. Did she forget? I love that. Oh, not my server dropping. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. Paula, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will catch you on the next one for sure. I like these lives. I like being able to hang out with you guys and talk all things pop culture. What's going on out here in this quilty world? There is a sew along that is happening, and I'm not even trying to participate in the sew along, but I do want to do the quilt bad. And I have all this, let me rephrase that. I have the templates over here and I have the pattern, but I haven't done the actual pull. I have marked, like I've planned my pull. I know exactly what I want. I know what color is going where. I'm ready to do it, but I haven't done the pull yet. But I want to start with purchasing the fabrics that I just begged Candy's Quilt Works to start carrying. So I'm going to start there and buy some of that. And then I will fill in around that. This sewing machine right here, what is my sewing machine? This one right here is an HG9 Janome. I have a video about it. The one over there is the M7 Janome. Downstairs, I have a Brother XJP, and I've got videos coming on the M7 and the Brother. I've got oh, and then there's another one down there too. There's a long arm down there. That is a, what is that thing? A cornet? I think it's a baby lock. So I've got a couple of machines now, but the HD9 is my everyday, all day jam. I swear by it. And then I have another little machine down here that's the Singer Quantum Stylus. So if you're talking about what am I using right this second, the one that you're looking at is the HD9. I'm sure you did not even think about the other ones. Unless you watch my videos and you wanted to see, know whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the one that I'm sewing on right now that you can see in this camera is the HD9 by Janome. Oh, crap. And then I bought another HD9. I got to do a video about why I did that. The all black one. Forgot about that. A lot of machines in this house now. All right. Yeah, that's the HD9. And it's really the love of my life. I can't say enough good things about it. I just can't say enough good things about it. So here we have 2 on going that direction and 2 going this direction. And what will happen is we have some other blocks that are hiding from you all. And they will go every other. So 2 will go this way. And then the next row, they'll go the other way. And that's kind of what I'm working on right now. I can't wait to see which quilting I choose because I'm almost positive it has to be like a tea time theme, right? If I don't just do a geometric shape, or I could do roses. So I'm kind of leaning between roses or a tea time because it is going to shine on this fabric right here. That fabric is going to make it just really show the quilting off. Oh, you just said Baby Lock Jazz? Baby Lock makes a nice machine. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Does anybody have any idea for this curiouser and curiouser quilting? I'll take it. I'll take some suggestions. All right, we've got our last ones to do. Our last color. Roses. Your vote is the roses. That could be pretty cool. The roses could absolutely be awesome. Yeah, I think that makes more sense actually, because if the tea time scene didn't even happen for a while, um, it didn't even happen with the queen. The queen was about. It almost seems like I should put hearts on here, huh? I don't want to do hearts. I don't think I want to do hearts. Do I want to do hearts? You said roses. You were very clear about that. You didn't even explain yourself. You were like roses. You said what you said. All right. Let's get to going and finish these blocks. um, let's see. You're leaning towards the HD9. It is. It's got the big bobbin. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's the V2 with the big bobbin. I just in regards to a straight stitch, there isn't one that's faster. Not that you're ever going to be sewing faster, but it's stronger and it's faster. That's all I can. It's stronger, it's faster, it's heavier, and I like the pedal. And I go through all of that on that video. I'm sure you don't want to hear me talk about it here, or maybe you do. But it's just, and when people say, I'm just going to go with the Juki, I'm like, okay, and I get it. Do what you want to do. I don't tell you how to spend your money. However, this one is literally better, but it's also going to be a little bit more expensive too. Maybe. I've seen people get excellent deals with the HD9, just like I did. So don't be scared about a sticker price. Do not be scared. Buying sewing machines is so stressful. It's so stressful. It's such a big purchase. And buying a sewing machine is just like buying a car. Um, I don't enjoy the process. It makes me super uncomfortable. I don't like to haggle. But it turns out I don't like to be broke either. So protecting my dollar is important, and not feeling like I've been taken advantage of is important. But it's just, such a pain to do it. such a pain. But we do what we got to do. Shannon, I got you. I know. That would be great if you could take it home and test it. That would be so interesting. I wonder if that could be done. Take home a loaner. I think I want to do a video about how to test a sewing machine, like what to take. We've talked about that before, about what to take with you to the shop to test a sewing machine. because now that I've done it quite a few times, I've got ideas about how to really test a machine for you. And so I think I'm going to do a video and go to a sewing machine shop and test it. I'm loving this setup. Are you guys enjoying the way that this looks? Like the way that this happens? Because trying to set this up the first time was quite a chore. It was stressing me out. But I knew that I wanted to be able to go live and hang out with you guys and all the things. And so I figured out how to do it and set it up. But I don't know. If you guys have any feedback about the way this looks, please let me know. Because I was thinking about doing this layout right here. But I don't know if you guys like that better. Tell me. Tell me if you like it since we're here and we're doing it and we're hanging out together. This is my newest Quilter Select ruler and I'm really digging it. It's a 1.5 by, what's it, 12 and a half? I don't know. 1.5 by 12. Is it 1.5? Yep. And I like this guy. It is quickly becoming a favorite of mine. If you haven't tried Quilter Select rulers, you are missing out. They are my jam. They're everybody's jam. Once they start, they're like, yep, we should have listened to you. We should have listened. Yeah, Alex, I can think of a million reasons why we couldn't, but it would be nice if we could. As she was saying it, I was kind of thinking, I was like, what if they bring it back sticky? What if they were eating around the machine, which I do. I've got food right here now, some fruit. But you know, people never treat your stuff the way you want them to. So I was like, but I think that's why I should do a video about what to bring with you when you go to a place. Because the thing that I would do, which I think is hilarious and probably not to the owners, but one of the things that people struggle with their machines is tension settings. And everybody's scared to touch the tension. Everybody is. But I think you should go to a store and crank that bad boy. Turn it one way, turn it the other way, see what happens. Because that is one of the biggest complaints that I hear is I can't fix my tension or my tension's off. Go play with the tension in the store. Oh, you got a turtle. Oh, so sweet. Little turtle. My father once gave me a turtle. It was dead, but he gave it to me. It was very nice of him. It's the thought that counts. Why was the turtle dead, you guys? Because he washed it with soap and water before he gave it to me. He wanted to make sure it was clean. Animals at this house did not do well. Not my gift. I have no animals and probably shouldn't. My husband wants to get a dog, but I did not grow up with dogs. So I'm thinking, no. And I could have sworn we had this conversation before we got married because no. But, you know, I do kind of like dogs. I kind of like them. I did have horses, though, randomly in the city. of Los Angeles. And that was epic. That was great. That was before my husband's time, but definitely an epic time in my life. So no, I'm not scared of animals per se. I just never grew up with doggies. And the type of dog that my husband wants makes me say, I don't know. I don't know. That's what I said with all my, and he travels too. Like, we are not here. Where is he right now? On a fishing trip. Where exactly? Not sure, but I know he's there having the time of his life with him and his little friends. I said that like he's my son, huh? Please. There's no way. There's no way. And traveling with the dog, I've been seeing people try and try to put them between their feet, and they're big dogs, and I'm just like, you guys, this is a lot. It's a lot. You are absolutely correct. It seems just rude. And then I'd have to leave the dog with the people who are not dog people, which would be my parents. They're not dog people at all. Not even a little bit. So now what? Now what are we doing? Oh, that's pretty. So I don't think our lifestyle is particularly conducive to having a dog right this second. But I'm always scared he's just going to come home with one, and then I'm going to have to, put him and the dog out. Yeah, the turtle. You guys, I had played with that turtle for I don't know how long before realizing something's wrong here. Turtle's supposed to outlive everybody. I had my issue was I just, as a kid, I wasn't prepared for an animal, and my parents had to do everything. I had the fish that kept jumping out the tank. I had a fish that didn't look like a fish. It looked like an eel or a reptile, and that did not please me. I don't know what was happening in the house as I was growing up. Just the adventures of this household, I tell you. The fish would never stay in the tank. Never. I remember having a full breakdown, like, Mom, you have to get my fish. It's going to die. It jumped out. And she's like, I can't. She's calling my dad, come home. This is just a mess. I was having a full breakdown. Then I had was it a guinea pig that I never pet? Turns out I had a few guinea pigs, had no idea. Never even went out there to see it good. Scared to touch it, scared to feed it. Just again, not really. Nope, not a pet person. The horse, though, I did great with the 2 horses. Great. I would clean and get up in the mornings and ride late at night. And oh, that was a good time. Great times. Four dogs, 5 cats, and a temporary turtle. Are they all in the house? They all get along? That's a lot of feeding. That's a lot of mouths to feed. Oh my goodness, and a vet bill? Goodness gracious. I love watching Critter Fixers. Do you guys watch Critter Fixers? It's like one of my favorite little shows. And I look at that and I'm like, who's paying these bills for these animals? My girlfriend just oh duh, too much water in the tank. As an adult, that makes so much sense. My girlfriend's cat just had a tummy ache and had to go to the doctor, and that cost $3,000. Can you say long arm machine? I was like, oh my goodness. But what you gonna do? So pets are just, it's serious business. So I think, people who have them and are dedicated and can get it done and keep them alive and care for them, and that's awesome. It's amazing. We over here barely keeping ourselves together. You guys know I don't stop to eat unless my mother brings me food, right? Because I just love to quilt so hard. You know what? I'm going to start telling you guys when I will go live. So that way we can stitch together. We can do some stuff together and hang out. Because that could be fun. See you later. I swear I don't usually sew this slow, guys. I'm just taking my time and hanging out with you guys. That's all. These blocks could have been done if I wasn't jaw jacking and hanging out. Okay, so we've just done 2 on the left. Now we need to do 2 on the right. And then we should be good to go. That is not what we're doing. We are doing this. That's fine. And this is fine. What is wrong with me? How come I can't? There we go. There we go. I'm glad I'm checking these before I mess around and sew these bad boys wrong. There we go. Have you guys checked out the newest 3-yard quilt book? It's called Make It Patriotic. It is brand spanking new. It has just been released. And I am barely doing one from the, which one is this? This one is from the one right before it, Make It Modern by Fran. So that's the one I'm doing right now. Some of these quilts, they're just so simple, but they can really make a huge impact if you do it right. For the Chula Pink giraffe, don't do it. Don't do it. I thought about it too. And I wanted to. I wanted to. Don't do it. It's too much work. It's too much work to do it. But I did just do the giraffe. And that, oh, I'm tempted to go give you a sneak peek of the quilt. It's finished. And how I use the giraffe. I should. Oh. Annette, you're making me want to give you a sneak peek. Oh, it's a finished quilt. I thought about doing the saltillo pattern, but I didn't because it just too much. But I hacked a pattern that I'm not supposed to tell you about. I'm having a hard time not telling you about this one. Like, I'm having a hard time keeping secrets. How many people are in here? 16? I'm acting like I have a huge channel. It's going to be a huge reveal, but I'll ruin it for the 16 people on here, and I don't know if they want it ruined. I don't know. But I have stuff that I'm like holding on to, and it's killing me. But no, no, I don't. I like it in theory, and I thought about it because I bought the giraffe fabric, and I was like, what's up, Lois? So I was like, should I not? And then I looked at the way that sucker comes together, and I was like, I should not. That's a no-no. That is a no-no. So but I like where your mind is at. Show me my 8-mile bike ride is complete. Let me no, you know what? But I hacked it so that it works because none of the patterns that I wanted to use. You know, the one that I did that was a super funky colorway, like super crazy epic colorway. That one would have got hacked up into pieces too. Remember? So the way that the saltillo pattern. Also, if you guys haven't looked at their channel, check out their 3-yard quilt. I have so much to tell you in it, like so much to tell you, and I don't know why I don't tell you right now. So I'm going to tell you the things. The way that the saltillo, where is it? Right here. It is. It's right here. The way that this puppy goes together, it's not going to lend itself well to it because. So this is the one that I did, Tranquility. This is the one that I did for the Anna Maria Horner flowers. But turns out there's a break right here. And that just caused for this just not to be a continuous peak. It was a lot. And same thing here. So you'll get a giraffe from here to here, but it's his head. These are half square triangles right here. And so I'm like, I don't know about that. So what I did was I used, I don't have it in a book. I have it digitally, which is funny because they're sending me the book. I used, what's the name of that pattern? Gosh darn it. It's in the patriotic one. And I hacked that pattern so that it's a nice, continuous, beautiful giraffe. And okay, I'm going to go get it. Give me a second. I'm going to go get the quilt. Hold on. Okay. This quilt, you guys, 3-yard quilts, sometimes they get a bad rap, but this quilt is absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. So This is in the patriotic book. Now we get a full giraffe. And it comes together a little different, but oh my goodness. I could stare at this for hours. Hours. Okay. So Annette, you were thinking about it too. This is the one to do with that. Oh, I love this. Love it, love it, love it. And I hacked this border. When you have stripes coming together, if you look at my Wednesday quilt, you should do a miter, but doing a miter, you need all this additional fabric and you've got to hit it right. So instead I used a technique from another quilt that we've done and put in cornerstones. And I take you through all of that in the video. But if you want to use a giraffe fabric, this is it. This quilt is so randomly beautiful. So random. First of all, we got polka dots and stripes, which you know is a me thing. But it just, with the circles echoed here with these beautiful stars and and the fact that this is one beautiful giraffe. Because of the way that the giraffe fabric is placed on the fabric, you have to do a little, you got to do a little zhuzhing. You have to do a little bit of hacking the pattern. But because of the way that the giraffe, you're going to get heads. Even if you get, like right here, I just have a neck, but I have a half of a face here. I have full giraffe, almost a full giraffe right here. 2 full giraffes, a neck, a little bit of one, but it all works. It totally, totally works. I wish that I had made this a little bit bigger, because a 3-yard quilt is cool if you just want to throw it somewhere. Like if you want to throw it on a chair, a couch, the foot of your bed, but like to really snuggle with it, I'm too big for this. That's all I can say is I'm too big for this. So I wish that I had made the larger version, because this quilt is stunning in person. I don't know how it's coming up in the camera. It's coming up a little pinky and neonish, but trust me, in person, everybody who's seen this quilt is like, wait, what? That's a 3-yard quilt? I'm like, it is. And it's cool. So that is my spiel. And I used the, what when it's that one. I have no idea what the name of it is. No clue. But I have it. Isn't it crazy? The book dropped and I didn't know that they were going to send it to me. I would never be so presumptuous as just to assume that they would send it to me. And so I purchased it immediately and started working on this quilt immediately. And yeah, immediately. And now they're sending me the book. So, and I like to have the book in addition to the PDF. Why? Blah, blah, blah. So I can show you guys and all that kind of stuff. But yes, that's the one that I suggest using. I'm assuming that if it looks that good in the purples, it'll probably look that good in the peaches too. But you're going to have to hack it a little bit. So I was going to put this video out first, but I think I'll put that video out. And since there's only 15 of you guys now, can I keep a secret? I can't hold water. I'm the worst. This fabric that I'm using right now, it probably looks a little weird, but that's because it changes colors. What? And I mean, when I say it changes colors, like it's white right now. If we go outside, it will not be white. It will not be white. I'm almost tempted to take you guys outside with me so you can see it, because it ain't white. And now all my secrets are out. I literally have nothing else not to tell you that I can tell you that I shouldn't tell you. I've got nothing. I hate when people have secrets. Don't tell me you have a secret if you're not going to tell me. Secrets out. Color changing fabric. Mind blown, right? All right. I am going to sew this last baby. Alex, you love it. That's what I'm talking about. And that is exactly what it is. It is a moment. It will be an absolute moment. And it worked so well because the instructions on the die that I used was just, it was lacking a bit. It was leaving a bit to be desired. But quilts to look forward to, guys. Things that are coming. Interesting things. I hope I didn't ruin it for you all. For people who like surprises. I'm sorry if I did. And now I've got nothing. You guys have not. Now you guys know all the quilts that are happening. There might be 2 more that are coming. 2 more. The patriotic book, yeah. It's called Make It, I think it's called Make It Patriotic. It's called, yeah, it's literally called Make It Patriotic. Here it is right here. It is the Make It Patriotic with 3-Yard Quilts book. And then the one that I did is this one right here. It's called Fireworks. And the way that it comes together is shoppy. It's shopped right here. But I went ahead and took that out, did the calculations and everything for everybody, and made that one piece. And then this border, because I used a big stripe border, I didn't want it coming together right here just funky because it just would have drawn your eye. And I also show you how to make this border look continuous without stopping your eye. So it just goes all the way around, and then you have a cornerstone. And then I show you how to fussy cut the giraffe so that you get the same giraffe in all of your corners. And I think that is going to be an excellent, I think that's going to be an excellent 3-Yard quilt tutorial. In theory, in theory. Not like you guys can't just do it, but I do the work for you. And I think that's the best way to use those beautiful giraffes. Beautiful, beautiful giraffes. They are gorge. And I was like, how are we going to do it? We've got to do it. How are we going to do it? Tell me what you think. You guys are so quiet. I'm like, was you guys are so quiet out there. Is it a good idea? Was it a bad idea? Am I nutso? Is it just chaos? But yeah, it's the Make It Patriotic book, and it is fireworks. You love the lions too? Well, I didn't buy any lions, but I did buy the elephants, and they're sitting right next to me. And with any luck, I will be doing the elephants next. I didn't get any of the lions. Lions were cool. I just bought the elephants and the giraffes. And even when I got it, I was kind of like, But then once that quilt came together, guys, it's moving. That's it's like a randomly beautiful color story. I mean, it's not like it's anything epic. I mean, Tula just put together a line that kind of it's cohesive, but to see it go together with the right pattern so that you can really enjoy that giraffe, yeah, I'm here for it. Because Annette, like you said, like I get it. And I thought the saltillo, I was like, this is it. This is the one. And then when I saw it, I was like, nah, this isn't gonna, it'll be too much work. It'll draw your eye in a way that's not so positive. But I am using that pattern. That was one of the patterns, but I like rectangles. So that was definitely a pattern that I wanted to do. And I do have the fabric for that pattern that I decided to use, but it's a case. It's some new case for that one. And that you really went ham with that line. You must have bought everything you saw in that line of fabric. You were not playing. And I feel good. Like, I wish that I had made that quilt larger. I wish I had doubled it in size. But I mean, I really, really wish that. That is my wish for real. But this one right here, I'm glad that I've used it. And I don't feel like I have to do it again at this point. Yeah, you definitely asked the right person because I'm a 3-yard quilt junkie. I love them. I am a fan, a fan, a fan. All right, and that is all she wrote for these. Now I just need to place them in the quilt, do the innards, throw in a border, and you guys know that I am quick to throw something in the scrap pile, like quick to it, but I cannot. They change colors, right? Like they change colors and they all go together. So I think I'm going to sew them all together. I'm not going to look or think or anything. I'm just going to sew them together and make a pouch or something. I can't let this go to waste. And not that my scraps go to waste, because I literally give them to somebody who makes amazing work with my scraps. Amazing pieces with my scraps. So yeah, I'm going to just put these puppies together and sew like the Dickens, and then see how many we come out with. And then from there, I really wish I had that new, it's not new. I wish I had that trimmer for half square triangles. I thought I had it. I was all set to use it, pulled it out, and I have every size except for a size that makes sense, like the 1 to 6. I've got like 6 3/4, just every size except for a sensible size. So I won't be able to square these up, but not using that. I still have my block lock, which is my jam, but I wanted to try something different. And that was a swing and a miss. So I'm going to just quickly, because we're not wasting this. This is going to be a pouch or something. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Lois, you can't, I know. That's why I call this off with their heads, because these queens' faces have definitely gotten sliced. But when you have 3 yards, it's kind of like, what you going to do? Are you going to buy more, or are you going to stay within the 3 yards? And for this one, I chose to stay within the 3 yards, and I thought I was going to let it just kind of happen however it happened, but I did control it a bit. And so a lot of these are, the heads are not dead center. As you can see, this one's off a bit. But for the most part, you do get a head because I controlled it a little bit. I wish I had controlled it less now, but I'm a bit of a control freak. There's one in here that's like, not that one, that's super, like this one right here. This one definitely does not have a face in it, but I'm cool. Not a big deal. You're either going to buy more fabric and fussy cut, which this size lends itself to that. You would be able to get at least the center head, or you're just going to let go and let it happen. So, oh, Sherry, that's amazing. That's going to be amazing. All right, guys. Well, I am calling it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I told you all my secrets. So we have stuff to look forward to. Color changing quilts, giraffe quilt, hacked. We're doing it. The pink, first of all, Becky, I didn't even know you had a channel, so that's amazing. Took all day and I still don't know what music song is attached. Oh, it's funny. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go find it. To the pink Everglow top. Everglow. All right, guys, I will catch you. Just what I make. Oh, that's cool. No worries. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, do your thing, leave comments, share, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Okay, bye-bye.